And I'm carrying on from the other versus the final boss at WrestleMania.
Those Unity Championships look good. I told you I'd take care of you. You collected all the old WWE titles too, right?
We did. Managed to round up the whole pile of them.
Perfect. They'll melt down nicely for scrap. Is everything ready for the main event?
Absolutely. Everything at Mutiny Mania is going better than we could have imagined.
The Mutiny Universe is loving it.
Good. You haven't heard any chatter from CM Punk, have you? I can deal with The Rock and Triple H, but I have no idea who this other surprise is.
It doesn't matter who it is. You're ready for anyone.
This is your night.
You're damn right it is.
Oh, what do you want, Troy? Before we do this, nah, let's see.
Hi, remember me? Troy Simkin?
Unfortunately.
Any chance Mutiny would hire me back? I know the last time didn't end well, but I need a gig and I have no scruples about performing any task.
You don't have the stomach, Simpkin.
Oh, you'd be surprised at my absolute lack of morality. In fact...
All right, Troy. Let's see what you cooked up.
Fantastic! Do I have a job then?
Maybe. I'll get back to you once I take care of these two old men.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go to WrestleMania. Mutiny Mania.
There's only one roadblock standing between this woman and complete domination.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the NXT Women's Champion,
There's no question about the symbolism of this woman destroying that throne.
Mind game, Saxton, but I don't think they're going to work on the final boss.
Alright. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Who's cooking? Alright, let's beat The Rock up.
The final boss has begun, and hopefully the first and last. Mutiny Mania.
The Rock isn't just fighting for control of WWE. He is our last chance to save the legacy of our entire sport.
The entire WWE Universe has bent the knee to Mutiny's new leader, and only the final boss is left to stop her. A reversal. Well scouted. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. These two are finding an answer for everything. One counter met by another. Kick gets caught. Boom! Roundhouse. Man, strikes. Knee right to the face. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Oh, missed connection.
Sliding back into the ring. Safe.
Reversal, nice. Sonny.
From the dead. Every time Mutiny's leader tries to get her former partner out of the picture. He finds a way back to haunt her.
This must be The Rock's special guest that he teased. The final... Finding their way out of this position.
Elbows to the temple. Sharp kicks. Boom! Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Springboard, but nobody home.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Let's just see. Match rules, DQ's off.
Triple H facing a beatdown.
Rough spot for Triple H to be in. Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
This match is just evolving right before our
Gives
very
Triple
eyes.
H a good view of the beating outside.
Oh, my! Uh-oh.
Oh, scouted that one.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Running knee lift.
Evades the attack. She managed to avoid that offense.
Big clothesline.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops. And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. These attacks taking their toll on her a little. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Yeah, this is just to send a message. No motive here, but to just deliver.
There it is, tapping out. Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes, death off. Look at the torque. She's trying to slip out of this submission.
No ropes within reach. No tap out. There it is.
But it's outside, so it doesn't count.
Whoa, turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart.
Looks like The Rock is locked in on his opponent.
She is feeding off this crowd right now. Oh, what a right hand! Snapmare takedown. Oh, ouch. Strong kick. My goodness.
Measured knee drop.
She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights.
And now thrown back into the ring.
The Great One is down. The Rock is down.
He ain't done. The stupid ref got into position quicker.
Amazing kick out. Next level tenacity being shown by The Rock. And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pin. Perched up top.
She went airborne and missed. Oh, what for? Uh-oh. About to bottom. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Kick out. Oh, my God. How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Flip him over.
She's returning fire. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Maximum damage done on that one. And going for the pin. I can't believe it. Is the
Beat The Rock.
defeated?
But surely Triple H must have a plan.
Triple H isn't coming to save The Rock, Byron. No one's coming to save him. Or us.
It's really over then. Mutiny Mania has decided the future and WWE.
It's all mutiny, Saxton. Now we better pay some respect to our new overlord if we want our checks to clear. All hail mutiny.
All hail Mutiny.
Okay, so Mutiny Mastermind, Conquering End. Replaying My Rise. If you'd like to replay My Rise Mutiny, and make different choices to experience new story branches and unlock additional rewards, speak to R-Truth and choose Replay My Rise and play some more live event matches. Okay. And live event progress matches progress is saved across all save slots. Any unused attribute points will also carry over. Okay. Play ease exit and start new save slot. Don't forget you can export your characters. Okay. Let's speak to R-Truth. We want to keep these two
Look who it is. Our impressive and intelligent leader. Where do I pick up my mutiny membership card? Does it get me any discounts?
Stop sucking up.
Good. I was afraid I wasn't being obvious enough. You're a scary individual.
Then maybe you should have joined our side sooner.
I thought about it, but to be honest, I wasn't sure how this whole mutiny thing was going to turn out.
You doubted me?
No, but if you and your former partner made different choices, the story would have ended differently. Maybe you could have ended up being the one who was underhandedly betrayed and pushed aside.
I don't know about that.
It's true. Choice is a powerful thing. Your personality, who you align with, and the other choices you make can affect a lot. Even the division you choose to start in. Did you know I was in the Women's Royal Rumble once? A whole different world. If you had the chance to go back, maybe you could follow an entirely different path and lead the revolution against mutiny. I can foresee a reality like that. I can even 5-see it.
I understand.
I understand what you're saying, Truth.
So what do you want to do? Chill here? Do some live event matches? Scare the socks off everyone until you're sitting alone on a throne of socks? Or jump back in and see where some new choices lead? I bet there's an alternative universe where the WWE draft is about to start.
Replay My Rise, save players and current overalls. Yes.
While I'm enjoying my totalitarian reign, I might also enjoy an opportunity to dominate in a different way.
That's the spirit, you meanie. Safe travels through the time stream. And don't forget who gave you this good idea.
Okay, R-Truth, yeah.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Wwe2k, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Compete in the women's division. Let's start with the women's division this time.
This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as
one of the top stars on Raw, one of the biggest names from SmackDown. Let's see. Top star in another promotion this time.
as the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
Okay, what's gonna happen here? Troy.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and...
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
Japan, Mexico. Let's say Mexico.
I think a trip down to Mexico would throw people off. Can you get me a match in Lucha Magica?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Jade Cargill. 423 upgrade points. Okay. Before we speak to Jade Cargill, we go intro. And I'll make it. Yeah, that's right. Exit.
Hello there.
Hey, Troy.
We are.
Don't.
We want your opinion.
I think. Got it. Oh, where do you? So.
All right.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Hell no.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
I'm following in my own footsteps.
Really?
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Go to Mexico. Who are we facing? Who's this? Like a June. Yeah, she's got the poison mist. Attempt to defeat whatever, however you say that name. La Cantusta. Oh, knee her in the tit. Punch her in the face. Kinda too slow, Riff. What a weak super kicker, that's what you're trying to be. Hold up, what's the one catching finisher? Okay, we don't have a catching finisher, I thought we made one up. Twisted Bliss.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Are the rumors true? Are they going to be the #1 pick? We'll find out soon enough.
Alright.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Let's go comedic and fun.
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Hello, Triple H.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
So you're going for our truth kind of thing here? Nah, truth. But that wasn't
It's time to
funny
kick off
there.
the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck, Tom.
Who's gonna attack us? It's gonna be Tony D'Angelo again.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here. Talk about ruining a moment. What the heck? Who was that?
Where's security?
Oh, it's a female this time because
What just happened? Okay, got it.
Bailey
The draft will
or
continue
someone
after this
else.
break.
Triple H suit, Nick Aldis suit bundle. Okay. Nick Aldis.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way...
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you.
CM Punk, Choice. Let's talk to Troy first. Let's talk.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more...
That's actually what...
You got any idea?
I do not. However, I've been put... You should be
I appreciate it, Troy.
That's exact...
Fine.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Hey, you all right?
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
Let's go. I don't think it is.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
All right.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
Who the hell is that?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Oh no, this is who the GM got? Did someone just play a pick the worst wrestler possible card?
Oh, come on, Corey. I think this competitor has potential.
You know what, Saxton? I was wrong.
All right. I knew you liked this superstar.
No. I still think they're bad. I just realized if someone played a pick the worst wrestler possible card, you would be in the ring.
That's not funny at all.
Here she is, making her highly anticipated WWE debut.
And her opponent from New York,
the anticipation has really been building for this moment. Fans have been imagining her competing inside a WWE ring for years.
And not just the fans. She grew up on WWE programming. This isn't just the fans' dream come true. It's hers.
Now all she's got to wait for is hearing the WWE bell for the very first time. The pressure to live up to the hype must be immense. Everyone's eyes are on the #1 pick's WWE debut tonight.
They are, but SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis has clearly set her up with an opportunity to come out of the gate strong.
Absolutely, Corey. She's got an amazing opportunity to put the events of last week's draft behind her and prove she was worthy of that top spot and all the hype.
Oh. Effective counter.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
Oh, yeah, she is feeling it. Her energy is contagious.
And Starla falters there.
The ref didn't expect that type of contact.
Sorry, ref didn't see you there.
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stops.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Lands a timely reversal. Oh, right into a counter. She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray. The ref intervenes before that illegal weapon can get put to use.
She's being derailed here.
I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though.
Back and forth, counter after counter. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Oh, what a right hand!
Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh,
wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
They went on the rope.
Tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not
Who
be
is it this time?
longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Roxanne Perez this time.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Let's see, why did you
I know you
target
like
me?
attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Let's go who's was them. Who was them?
Who
Yeah.
is them? Did you convince some desperate lackey to be your sidekick?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
Okay. Alright. But we got a few extra points. Yeah, region.
So you got the bad guy.
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Let's just say
Roxanne's an attention-seeking lunatic, but we got her. I'm gonna take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's CM Punk. Revenge will be heard. Right, let's do it.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez. The foe is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York,
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne...
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
To the face. What a redirect. A string of counters.
She fights back with the counter.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Perez had a bit of the fight taken out of her there.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Roxanne is being overwhelmed.
And Perez is seeking salvation.
Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee. Escapes with a knee to the gut.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting a clear advantage. Right hand after right hand. This is ugly. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Mounting. And hammering away.
And a slap.
Watch out. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match. right into the post.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Roxanne Perez. Pop rocks. Will Perez take advantage?
Oh my God.
What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
But if we see
taking flight.
She dodges out of the way.
Hit the rope. Uh-oh.
Big elbow. Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Frost kick.
Chicken wing up and wham slam. Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
Xavier.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
Oh, poor Rey Mysterio.
From NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
All right.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Okay.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me.
Yeah, alright.
No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Okay.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with it.
Let's just believe him and say you're right.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Look, it's from the Indies.
They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know you can trust them?
We grew up, we used to date. Okay, we used to train together.
Trained together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Right.
Wow. You came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
We were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
As long as I get paid, I've been ready to step up.
I've been ready for an opportunity like this to step up from the indies. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
Right. Idiot. We are blowing the ref. What was that? TBD usually is no DQ, usually. Let's see if that is true. I didn't hit him properly. You catch, ref. Here, catch the lawyer. What was that? Ooh, RKO. You think that's gonna do? No, mate. Knee him in the stomach. Meat hook clothesline. And the last ride. The meat hook clothesline. Independent confidence. A bus.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
Let's see. Bold and brash. Let's go comedic and fun for both characters.
Comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
Oh, it's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
So we get to make up a championship, do we?
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from the Indies. But now he's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE Universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
Cruz del Toro.
The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Back suplex on the apron. The apron can do some serious damage. It might be worse than being hit with a steel chair.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Working in perfect cohesion, the champions have a strategy in mind.
Oof. Ooh.
Mounting.
Uh-oh. Oh, he cuts it off.
Leading her into the corner now. Basement drop kick.
We've got to reverse that.
Great wherewithal there.
Strong right forearm. Firm control. Big boot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is about to get their chest caved in.
I think it's happening.
Nasty right hand. Hits a guy to the floor. Springboard. Shooting star to the floor.
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
One right hand, another, and another.
And breaks out.
Less and less time remaining on a count. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Look at this.
Dangerous position for the referee there.
Wow. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
No way. Good God. Inverted Frankensteiner.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Oh, what a right hand.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. And she makes the tag.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Driven face first into oblivion.
Transitions into the pen. Is this it?
And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the unified tag team champions, the King and the Superstar.
Okay. The Superstar.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
This guy isn't tough.
Is it though? Like you said, you're too close to this.
Is it
It
though?
might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Okay. Yep. Real cute. Well, everyone wants to be a part of NXT Mutiny. How many points is he? 350. $88 overall. That'll be fun. And we'll make us an insurance.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it'd get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP.
Alright, cosplay, let's go to the match. Okay. I want to see the cosplay.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. The chessboard is set and the first move is about to be made. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
Oh, yeah.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
This superstar thinks she has every possibility covered. We're about to learn if she's right.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling.
Oh. All right.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag.
Skip. Yep.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're going on me, Corey.
Sent right into the corner.
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
Big elbow drop.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match.
Headbutt. Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Close
Those fists connects. And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Going for a power slam, turning it into a power slam.
How about a power slam of their own? Boom! Wow. And there's oblivion.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Powering out at one.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy. Perhaps a trifecta? Nicely done. Getting him right into the corner. Tag made. Oh, man.
An overbearing. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Shoulders are down. To retain.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners. Wwe2k25 Tag Team Champions, the King and the Superstar.
Alright. Alright, let's just do this.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? They could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Alright, you're not a security aid. Let's just go to the match and then... Chasey James.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly, the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some, in some way, for some time. Block the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Boom, gut punch. Nasty. Oh, and a double axe handle.
sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now. Oh! No way. High risk cross body.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
And King had no reflexes to answer for that.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag soon.
Roll up here. And bypasses the pinfall. Way too early.
Got out of the way. Oh, my gosh.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Uh-oh. Nothing fancy there. And he has an answer for King. Off the turnbuckle.
Ooh.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Incoming.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, makes you wonder we're taking him for his word. Let's go that.
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Let's go to SmackDown as Alexa or Big Dog to Raw. Let's go to SmackDown. Alright. Troy Alpha. Let's just do one last match.
This live event match is pure fire. You in?
Oh, so we start. Oh. Well, that was a massive beat.
I've got a live event match lined up that's gonna blow.
But let's just do full. Okay.
Here is your winner.
Alright. I'm gonna change your appearance soon. Okay, let's talk to Alpha real quick.
Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's our hilarious WWE class clown. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them!
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please! Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Let's get some.
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
Okay, so... We'll go to the match later on.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the Unholy Union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft!
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire look pretty. Look out!
Somersault plunge onto the floor.
Absolutely reckless abandon. And it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red. Big boot over the top and hit the floor hard.
Well, that's one way to seize control of a match. Change the location to the ringside area.
He's slipping some titties. Yeah.
Green is being stifled in this one.
Chelsea needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes.
She fights.
Elbow to the face.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. Boom! Boom! Nasty right hand.
Answers with an enziguri, crashing to the floor.
she's looking a little drained now.
She's hanging tough, but that might not be too tenable in a handicap match.
Eludes the attack. Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Right to the face. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have...
Alright. Let's continue this match.
Gets driven into the corner.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Kicks. Look at these
Knee in the face, yeah.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Wow.
What a maneuver.
Turning it around here.
Hold it, reverses it. Shoulders down. And she's not done yet.
She still has enough energy for a simple kick out. And she makes the tag.
Oh, Miss Wiley, this could pick up the win here. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Getting the shoulder up before 2 tells me the end is not near.
Right in the face. Just going all out with every blow. Caught that. It reversed it.
Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker.
Right across the chest.
It wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with 2.
Popped right in the face.
Both superstars countering one move after another. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Breaker. But no, helping their teammate out there.
Knockout punch.
Niven's on her last breath. The cover.
And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner.
She wasn't even prepared to compete, and this superstar won a handicap match? Do you think the Unholy Alliance put a curse on Piper and Chelsea?
Wish I'd put a curse on you, Saxton.
Hey.
Whatever that is. Alright. That'll do it for this video. Like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out.